Welcome back to Hodgepodge. I'm here today with Emma Jude, who is a traveling singer-songwriter. How long have you been playing on cruise ships now?
It's officially been a year. I left literally this time last year, and it's crazy looking back. It's been the best year of my life. I've loved every single second of it, just throwing it all in, deciding to be a musician. Okay, so I'm going to start with my song, Neverland. Sailing down the Mississippi, storm clouds looking at my heels. Running from the bad times, looking for something real. Don't know if I'll find it, don't know if I want it anymore. Don't know what the day is, don't know what this place has in store.
So you've been where so far?
Okay, so I went to California, Ensenada, Mexico, New Orleans. I was also in Montana for a little bit this year. The Caribbean, Bahamas, Honduras, all of that. Just that whole everything down there. Yeah, and my next one's going to be out of Miami. And
Wow.
Yeah.
When is that?
That one, for sure, I'm going to be there in March. So I'll be on the Glory, the Carnival Glory in March. And before that, I'll just be doing fill-ins, which means they'll just call me up and be like, hey, we need you tomorrow in California. Here's your ticket. And I'll be there for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll pay my own way out of this place. This is my Neverland. This is my Neverland. Come and take my hand. Come and take my hand in my Neverland. Waves are rocking, time is stopping, years go by, but I survive. Don't know what I want in this life.
That sounds like a busy schedule.
Yeah. No, I'm so excited. Yeah, just figuring out my year.
And right now you're traveling to Spain?
Yeah, right after New Year's, I'm going to be flying to Spain. I'm going to do the El Camino, which is a pilgrimage across Spain for 30 days.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And are you playing your music out there at all, or it's just...
No, that one is literally just a trip that I've always wanted to do. It's always been something I've wanted to do. And then Christina, my best friend from South Africa, we met on my first ship, and we had talked about it. And like I said, in ship time, like 1 month basically equals like 10 years. So like we were instantly like lifelong friends. And she went to school for tourism and stuff. And so she literally just planned the whole thing and bought our tickets, and now we're going, and it's happening. Yeah.
It sounds great.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and do like vlogs every once in a while, updating people on my YouTube channel for like what I'm doing and where I'm going while I'm in Spain.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
So if you want to check out Emma's YouTube channel, I will link her channel in the video description below. What do you call your channel?
It's just Emma Jude, or Music by Emma Jude. That's what I am on all the social medias.
Gotcha.
This one is my song, Filling Spaces. And I wrote it this past year when I've been doing a lot of traveling. And I always tell people that I wrote it because the older I get, the longer the list of people I miss becomes. And so I wrote this little song for all those people. All you really are is just people feeling and I just had a blast. Yeah.
Do you do covers or your own songs?
Well, on the ship, because I need money. I do a lot of cover stuff. And so I remember when I applied, I sent in like a demo reel of me doing a bunch of different covers. And Carnival was like, do you know 400 songs throughout the ages? And I was like, maybe. And so literally in like a month, I got my tablet and I found and learned like a million songs. And so I just do a bunch of, I try and make them all my own though, just to keep my sanity. And so I always put my own little spin on everything I do. And then every single set, I always throw at least one or two of my own stuff in there just to trick everybody into listening to me.
And just to clarify, today in our performance, those were all Emma's original songs. Those were completely her creations. So.
Yeah, and that's the goal. That's the goal, to just have whole shows just doing my own music. That's, oh man, one day I'll get there.
How many songs have you written so far?
Oh goodness. I don't know, at least 20. I have enough for a full album. I just gotta pay for it.
That's insane. And you actually do have a CD.
I do, yeah. Actually,
let's grab that.
Yeah, it's right over there. Yeah, it's an EP. I recorded it literally this time last year with Mark Doyle. Amazing musician himself. Yeah, check it out.
The one-person game?
The one-person game.
Why do I ache for these places I am known, leaving little parts of me wherever I go? I'm falling to pieces but becoming my own, making every part of me a story to be told. I'm falling to pieces but becoming my own, leaving my heart with these people I don't call my home.
Yeah, so that actually has a two-part meaning right there. So the first reason why I wrote it, made that my title, is because I recorded the whole album with Mark in one room, in 1 month, with one guy. And that, if you know music, that's actually a pretty big feat right there. Usually it takes so much longer. But I had to leave for the cruise ship in a month. And so we squeezed it all out, and it's amazing, and I'm so proud of it. And the other reason why I named it that is because when I was a kid, and anytime someone was being mean to me, I would just be like, that's fine, I'm gonna go play a one-person game anyways. And then I would just my one-person game would be so much better.
So if we want to grab this album, where can we go?
Oh, it's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on all the music sharing websites. Or you could find me and get a real physical CD, like back in the olden days. It's also at Soundgarden in Syracuse.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
And this picture is actually taken in Skinny Atlas. And Joseph Sheedy.
Oh, I recognize that.
Yeah, he's a professional photographer around here. He took it. He took the photo. So good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were the seagulls actually like that, or did he Photoshop?
Okay, this is a game I like to play. 3 of these are photoshopped.
Only 3?
Only 3 of them. Can you guess
Only
which ones?
3.
Yeah. Here, you guess which ones.
Okay.
It's like impossible. He's so good. He photoshopped them from other pictures too.
I'm guessing. No. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
These ones looked similar, so I was guessing those 2. But now I realize they actually do look different. Anyway, that is crazy.
Yeah.
We'll put like like large on the screen. I'll magnify this. But, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Ultimately, your end goal, because we were talking earlier, is to do living room shows.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I would love. Like, I don't even want to be famous or anything like that. I just want enough people to love my music where I could literally just be like, I want to have a show in Florida, and then have someone be like, email me and be like, I want you to have a show at my house. And so I'll literally just drive to their house, and I would tell everyone I'm having a show in this area code, and then they would buy their ticket, and then they would get the address, and then they would all come to the show, and it'd be such an intimate, amazing little thing. We're all just in one room, and I'm just playing all my own stuff, explaining the stories, having like conversations with everyone, and that's it. Just like a room full of people that know my music and want to just hang out and be friends. I know. I just went to a show. Julian Nunes. She's an amazing YouTuber herself, and she does stuff like that. And she's honestly been one of my inspirations. And that's what I want to do. I was like, how do I do what you do? But yeah, this is the first step for me. I've really just this year threw all my cards in and was like, let me just be a musician. Let me see if I can actually do it. It's the only time in my life where I can just go for it.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a tough decision to make. And
yeah.
Do you have like an underlying message?
A message? I don't think I necessarily have a message, but just at this point in my life, everyone asks me like what genre I am or like where I fit into this music world. And I don't necessarily know where I fit just yet. And I think you can kind of tell that on my first album right there, because every song is very different. Like I've got one super poppy, I've got another one that's like super bluesy jazz, another one very acoustic and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have one exact sound just yet, but all of my songs as of late I think have the main theme of nostalgia. Like every single one of my songs is just about missing someone or somewhere or something or someplace, that kind of thing.
Everywhere I look, I see my future in the rise. Who I could be, who I should be, who I try to be inside. Where do I go now that I haven't been before? Am I young, wild, and free, or just lost all the time? I'm falling to pieces, but becoming my own, making every part of me a story to be told. I'm falling to pieces, but becoming my own, leaving my heart with these people. But what if I stay? What if I stay? What if I stay? But what if I stay? What if I stay? What if I stay? 'Cause I'm falling to pieces, but becoming my own, leaving my heart with these people I don't call my home.
I do get that sense of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really nice that you're a collectivist. You get a lot of different looks for just one CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd say with my current CD, that one, I think everyone will like different parts of it, which I think is good for my first one, especially on the ships when I'm just trying to get my name out there and everything. But no, I'm just I've grown so much in just this past year, and I can't even imagine where I'll be another year from now. I've only got up until like May of my life planned.
We should also mention that the two songs that are segmented in this video are actually your originals that are not on the CD.
Yeah, no, those are brand new. So those are going to be on the next one. So I plan on recording another album in May and June, a full CD. And so those ones are going to be on there. I think those are going to be some nice big hits. So you got a nice little sneak preview. Yeah.
Nice. So you're seeing her songs before anyone else. Isn't that great?
Exactly. Yeah.
And you so 20 songs total is what you have written to date.
I have. I'm thinking that the next CD might have 10 to 15 on it. 10 to 15 fully produced songs, and that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, I was just talking to Mark, the guy that I recorded with, Mark Doyle, the other day, and so everything's kind of falling into place, and I'm excited for where it's going. Yeah, but no, the two songs I played for you were very much about ship life and working on boats and stuff, and how Neverland, that one is mainly about how everyone that works on the boats is just like a kid. Like everyone's like 30 years old, but acts like they're 21. And everyone assumes that I'm also like 35, but I'm just like, no, I'm 23, but I'm not crazy.
What is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you on a cruise ship?
Oh God, I can't talk about that. That's okay. I think there's just so much about the cruise ship. It's just like a whole nother world that I don't even know where to dive in. One of the funny things that happened to me, it's kind of gross. So I like taking pictures with all the guests. This is the most appropriate that I can give you.
Oh boy.
There's some other things that I'll just.
Oh my God.
I was literally like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But we're not gonna put that on there. But
well, what else can you do when there's no Wi-Fi? I mean, there's no Wi-Fi on these ships. What is up with that? How
it's
is
so hard. They take all my money. That's where all my money goes. You have to pay for it. And I'm poor, so Carnival.
Damn. But you have your meals paid for you, your housing, and they pay you to sing.
Yeah.
So it's a good gig.
So that's awesome, yeah. And then we get like crazy discounts when we're in like Mexico and stuff. So that's great. But it's so amazing. It's like time doesn't exist there, and everyone is just there doing whatever they want and just like traveling around the world and just having a blast, and it's amazing. So that's kind of what Neverland is about.
If you want to check out Emma on YouTube,
YouTube, Facebook,
Reverb Nation,
Instagram, yep,
everything,
all of it.
Everything will be linked in the video description below. Thank you for watching. I hope you leave a like, check out my other videos, and subscribe.
Yeah.